Hey guys, so I like getting free stuff in the mail, and every once in a while companies will just send me random goodies. This is one of those days. This box is not very impressive, but what is inside is pretty cool, I think. This is the Voking VK A6500B camera cage kit. Now this is intended for the Sony A6300 and A6500. So let's check out what comes in the box. All right, so here is the mystery box that it comes in. And on the very front, all that you see here is the VK A6500B camera cage for Sony A63/A6500, made in China by Voking. There's nothing else on the box, so let's open this up and check out what you get. All right, so you have some padding. All right, arm your camera into destructions. And a diagram. So I'm assuming this is what comes in the box, which is pretty cool. Looks like a cage, a handle, some bars. That looks like a mount for a tripod, but we'll have to take a look. So you get a deluxe computer cable. You see the blue accents. Let me pull this out first. Nice Voking logo there. Let me show you that. It looks like some sort of piece with adjustable thumb screws. Inside you have some more thumb screws. The main part, which is the cage. So you have the Alpha A65 and A6300 branding right there, which is nice. I mean, it feels like a substantial piece of metal, Voking. I mean, it's nice. I don't know if this is aluminum. Feels like it. We'll have to check out what it looks like with the camera inside. Here is another plate with Voking on the front. A lot of branding and a lot of all of these holes where you can screw in random attachments. I feel like these two go together. Like that. You have some sort of aluminum bar, and there's another one down here. So my guess is these are some rails, and this is the handle. So nice grippy handle, Voking, blue accent, Voking. Again, a lot of branding on this. And some more branding, so some more fly screws, lever screws, and a hot shoe mount, it looks like, Voking. So that is what comes in the package. These are the main components, as you can tell. And now let's go ahead and put the camera inside of the cage and see what the A6300 looks like in the cage. I've never owned a camera cage because, well, I don't really use a ton of equipment when I'm out shooting videos. But for those of you who are using a ton of other things like external monitors and other accessories and want it all mounted together on one camera rig, this may be for you. So I've played around with this thing for a couple of days and I've put together this weird thing. So here it is. This is crazy overkill for just basic video recording. So the cage itself is right here. I have used the included mini HDMI to HDMI adapter that comes with the kit, and then I just found a super long HDMI cord. That's why my cable management is horrendous, but it works. This is the external monitor that I reviewed a few weeks back. And then I have it all mounted on this tripod, and there are a ton of other things that go with this too, because I have these rails which slide in through here, And the purpose of this, according to pictures that I've seen, is there are handles that you can purchase separately, and then you could pick up your entire rig and hold it using these handles, I guess, for added stability. Or maybe you could connect a shoulder pad here and then get longer tubes to create some sort of handles out front for added stability. I don't know. Okay, and so this is the center, I guess, the base of the actual unit. The thumb screws and these blue metal pieces are to secure that adapter that comes with the kit. So you can connect an HDMI monitor to keep track of all of your video footage. The tolerances on this are really tight. As you can probably tell, everything lines up nicely. I mean, Voking has really paid close attention to the A6300, A6500. I mean, you could see the detail. That ring lines up perfectly. Around the front, there is a cutout for that light in the corner. There's a cutout for the lens release button at the very bottom. The overall build quality of this cage is really good. I mean, all of these parts are machined, they're anodized. You can tell that this is not a cheaply put together piece of equipment. You can remove this handle from the top quite easily, like that. And I'm going to remove this here just to give you an idea of the size. There are a lot of options for mounting accessories with this. I mean, everywhere where you see a screw hole, I mean, you could potentially connect an arm and mount another accessory. So you can get pretty crazy. It does add quite a bit of heft to the camera. I'd say it probably doubles the weight. Overall, it's a pretty impressive piece of equipment, but again, not for everyone. It really depends on whether you run around with a ton of equipment or you're just casually out shooting. All right, so let's talk about the practicality of something like this. Now, it's expensive. I was very surprised when I started looking online at the price of this thing. I believe it's $180, $189 for the entire kit that comes with this, the bottom plate that you saw, the rails, the cable, the handle, and all that fun stuff. And really what it is Voking's direct competitor to the small rig cage kit, which is around $200. So they're coming in at, you know, slightly below their price. And I've never handled the small rig cage, but from all of the reviews that I've seen and all the comments on Amazon, I can tell that it is a pretty premium product. I will say that one of the selling points of the small rig cage over this Voking cage is that the small rig covers this right side of the A63 and A6500. So while with the Voking you have access to the grip, the small rig offers protection here. So if you were to drop your equipment, let's say on the ground here, you would not damage it with a small rig, whereas with this cage, I could see a potential for a lot of damage because you're adding weight, and then that impact, I mean, this corner of the camera is not going to handle that well. So that is certainly a consideration for those of you who are out running around with these cages. You really want something that gives full protection. I guess the way that Voking sells this is, you know, you have great accessibility to the battery compartment, so that's a benefit, but it's difficult because only about 2/3 of your camera is protected as it sits right now. The other thing I should mention about the price is this is a kit. Now, if you just go on Amazon and you check out the small rig cage, the cage itself is like $40. It's really inexpensive. But then you look at the handle alone is another $40. So just for the cage and the handle, you're at $80 something. This kit really is composed of a lot of high value pieces that will add up if you were to go out and buy them individually. So if you are in the market for a camera cage kit, definitely cross-shop both of these brands, both the Voking and the small rig, and compare the features. Kind of look at both of them and then make your decision. I know personally that I will probably never use this cage, so I'm gonna give it to you guys. So the last time I did a giveaway, it was for a lens, and I told you guys the first person to comment first down below wins it.
I feel like that was too easy. So this time, what I'd like to do is, if you guys are interested in winning this cage, first like this video and then post in the comments the best joke, one-liner or like 2 lines or maybe 3 lines. And a week from the date of this video, I'm going to have my wife read through all of the comments, and she is going to pick out her favorite, the funniest joke, and that person will be getting this entire kit, a value of $190 in the mail for free. So anyway, it'll be fun, it'll be funny, maybe we'll read some of those jokes in the upcoming video a week from today. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching and all of the likes and all the support. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.